It all starts by discovering the uncensored truth about brain fog and age-related memory loss. Discovered uncensored truth. So this is what I call a persuasion trigger. Basically, secrets. People haven't told them about this information. How 3 specific foods, which many of us eat every single day, are wreaking havoc on your memory. 3 specific foods, which many of us eat every single day. So, basically the checklist I was attempting to do up there is basically Stoking Curiosity. So as you can see, he hasn't revealed any of the 3 foods yet. He just keeps saying, look, these 3 foods are doing this, it's doing that, it's doing that. And the word these is basically, it's like it's keeping it blind, so he's not revealing it yet, which gets you to read on and on and on. And which many of us eat every single day. That's burning curiosity. Yes, according to some of the top neuroscientists in the world, so this is proof from credible resource. It could be these 3 foods, not aging or genetics, that are destroying your precious memories and sapping your brain power. So this is also maybe what they thought, but this gives them, this is pretty cool, this gives them hope. So instead of it being aging and genetics, which they can't help at all, it's 3 foods that they're eating. So it's a persuasion trigger. Provides hope. Impossible? Rest assured, you'll see unquestionable proof from some of the world's top experts in the form of clinical studies that leave 0 doubt. So clinical studies is proof. Obviously this is not so much proof yet, but it's setting out. Because if you're anything like me, the internet has forced you to become a hard-nosed skeptic. Okay, he knows his reader well. So because it's a reason. So because reason why I copy, if you're anything, so it's an if then statement. If you're anything like me, the internet has forced you to become a hard-nosed skeptic. So it's an if then statement. So if then sets up causality. So he's blaming the internet and he's using himself as a character. This is real important, right? Listen up. So he's using himself. You can never tell people that they are wrong, ever. So he's using himself as a vehicle to say, look, if you're like me and the internet has done this to you, then blah 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 blah. So if then statement again. And the main bit there is if you're like me. If you're anything like me, well, he knows that, and he can't blame the reader. The internet has forced you to become a hard-nosed skeptic. There's a lot of conflicting, confusing information out there, especially when it comes to health. They really can agree with that as well, so yes. And the idea that memory loss could actually be caused by 3 specific foods actually is, It's a softer word. So if you read that sentence without saying actually, it wouldn't be as believable. So the word actually makes it more believable. Actually be caused by 3 specific foods, not aging or genetics. So he just said that earlier. Repetition might be hard to believe. Okay, so here's addressing concern. And this is important because whenever you're addressing like concerns or objections, you have to do it in a logical order. So he's now been talking about, look, these 3 specific foods is the reason that you're having this memory loss. And because he's been saying that basically again and again, the reader starts to think, okay, like, I'm going to start questioning this, which he addresses it head on. Might be hard to believe. It's the kind of thing that makes you think, why haven't I heard these 3? Objection. Why haven't I heard about these 3 foods already? Or why hasn't my doctor talked about them? Those are good questions, and I'll give you the unbiased answers in this presentation. Opens a loop. So objection 1, objection 2. So opens a loop. Open loops. Basically, you insert open loops after you've written your first draft. So because you know what's coming next. So it uses this, so you read on. Okay, notice this. So like I said before, you cover objections in logical order. So he's covered these 2 objections. These 2 objections would logically occur in the reader's mind before why should I trust you? Now he's diving basically into the objection, why should I trust you? So this is the credibility section. Because you can't start with the objection, why should I trust you, if you haven't even built up any desire or anticipation. Okay. You always have to have a credibility section in the copy. First, please allow me to introduce myself. So credibility section. I'm Dr. Richard Gerhauser. I've been a board certified medical doctor for more than 3 decades now. Okay, so proof. This is all going to build his credibility. With 2 master's degrees in addition to my MD. And a stint as a clinical assistant professor at the University of Arizona College of Medicine. And while I don't like to toot my own horn, I'll admit I've earned a reputation as one of the most innovative and pioneering minds in medicine. Okay, this is quite funny. Oh, well, I don't like to toot my own horn. So this is like the humble brag. So he's bragging, but he's using a preface basically to the brag. One of. So this is important. So he's not saying he's the most innovative and pioneering minds in medicine, like in the world. He's saying he's one of. One of can mean 1 of a million. So this is like deception by omission. As one of the most innovative minds in medicine. And this is basically, self-granted credentials. So he's giving himself, like he's saying, look, I am the shit. No one's saying that, he's saying that. Self-granted. Okay. Let's go. That's not because I'm some extraordinary medical genius. It's because, unlike most doctors, I aim to get to the root cause of your health problems instead of just treating symptoms.